Hey guys, this is Odd One Gaming. This is going to be another King Arthur Legends Rise video. In today's video, I'm going to show you a really fun team that uses only 3 heroes to beat Tarrasque on stage 10. Now, the reason why I'm making this video today is because as one of the events, we have the Claudas mission event, which is one of the ones that makes sense and has, some decent rewards worth doing. And I didn't really want to try and go hard and build Claudas and whatnot, so I'm pretty much going to show you a team that can do this with only 3 heroes that actually survive, and Claudas in there just, she dies at the beginning, and that's about it. So hope you're going to enjoy this. Before I jump in the video, I want to mention there's a link in the description and pinned comment of this video that you can click to support me as a content creator. By doing that, you're going to help me a ton. It costs you nothing, and at the same time, I can give you coupons back every time I do a mission for Netmarble, and they send us the coupons. So for example, next week we're expecting to get a coupon of either Monday or Tuesday that gives us 5 special summons, right? 5 special summons and 2 chests of the 100 stamina. Plus I already have some others, another coupon that gives us 10 normal summon tickets, some gold and some more stamina. So make sure you support me to get your free stuff as soon as possible. But I guess let's jump into the team that I'm going to show you. And this is by no means a free-to-play team, right? But even though my account is fully free-to-play, what I mean by that is it's not a team that you're going to be able to do in the first month of playing with it when you're like at the beginning. But if you played for like a couple of months at least, and you have the heroes that I'm going to show you, it should be pretty easy to do, because honestly, the main core of the heroes are free to obtain. Everybody has them. So without further ado, this is the team that I'm talking about, right? So we have Claudas in the lead because she actually brings an attack lead, right? She has the attack lead by increased attack percent by 20% in this one. So why not? I'm using her. You can see she's level 50, doesn't really have any gear. Then there's Morgan with her flame relic, which is just amazing and kind of like, one of the best in slot, because she does push the attack gauge back on this one, plus her passive, plus landing defense penalty. She brings all the cool stuff. Surge's flame relic, which is one of the best things in the game, with this one boosting attack gauge constantly. And then I even using my Frost Bedivere as a damage dealer, because you know what, this one works really well as he brings the damage, the best damage that he has in the Frost Relic is on the second skill, which means he's not going to consume as much vigor. Now, obviously, you can put whoever you want as the best one in here as your damage dealer, but do keep in mind that your vigor rotation might not be perfect, right? Because there's, Surges consumes 3 vigor. If your damage dealer is not in vigor, they're gonna consume some of that, and it's gonna be hard to keep up. So I guess let's do a run. Let me show you exactly how this team works. I'm not gonna lie, I tried with Iweret in the team, right, using only her second skill in the flame relic, but it didn't quite work. So for this team specifically, you're gonna kind of need to hit the requirements that I'm gonna show you. You're gonna need to hit the stats, the heroes and all that in order to make it work, plus obviously the builds. If you're gonna bring, if you do want to build Claudas, or you already have her built, but you don't really care about her damage, I would suggest just building Claudas in a vigor set and just spamming the first skill, so she just generates vigor for everybody else, and then you can bring your best damage dealer in here, right? It can be a Rosier for flame, it can be, like I said, a Weird flame, or whoever else is your next best damage dealer. But you know what, this works for me, and again, it's really fun because I can say it's a 3-man team pretty much, right? The 4th one is just to meet the requirement of the mission. Now, there is a slight RNG on this one, right? If I get extremely bad RNG and my Morgan misses a ton of attack gauge pushback, especially on this left arm, then it can fail, because this left arm pushes the attack gauge by 60%, and it's kind of just gonna fail. But you can see like this, it's 1 minute and what's that? 1 minute and 5 seconds, right? Because this one you split 1 minute and 4 seconds because you split it by 3 or 7. Team that uses pretty much 3 heroes because the last one died. Honestly, this one works better and it's faster, because if Claudas dies and everybody else stays fine in the team, that means there's less animation to happen, which means the run's gonna be faster. You always kind of, have to think about things like that, about animations, about turns they take when you're trying to do some speed runs, and that's why like kind of Bedivere works better than a Iweret, for example, because Iweret just runs up, does 1, 2, 3 hits and whatnot, so that's why it's slower. But this is the team, right? Let me show you quickly the presets that I have. So Claudas doing nothing because she dies at the beginning. Morgan spamming the second skill, Bedivere second and then first skill. And then obviously Sergius third, and fourth skill. Now let's have a look at the builds that I have on these people. So first off, Morgan, obviously fully skilled up on the passive. Then in the Flame Relic, she does have the second skill max. This is kind of one that you would prefer or you would want to have it max, so it goes up to 70% chance to push the attack gauge back, and then everything else doesn't really matter. Obviously the relic is 6-star, level 60, then she's obviously 6-star. Equipment, she's running a vigor plus accuracy. Her total stats are going to be 262 attack speed and then 100 effect accuracy. She's pretty strong build because I use her, you know, in Hard Forbidden Dungeon. She should be one of your best built heroes on the account and preferably in vigor. Obviously, she's going to have effect accuracy, attack speed on the orb, attack speed on the ring, and then also effect accuracy on the necklace, right? Pretty straightforward. Next one, Bedivere. He's running attack, critical, and then strife set, right? His total stats are going to be 4.8k attack, 61 crit damage, crit rate, 74% crit damage. Don't really care about his attack speed because I boosted up with Sergius, so you don't really want to invest in this as much because you're going to build him for damage. He has attack on the belt. He has hit accuracy on the, the orb. If you don't have a little bit of hit accuracy, you're going to be missing a lot against stage 10. So definitely never forget to get that hit accuracy in there. Then he has pierce over here, attack percent, crit damage, and then more attack percent. So, you know, pretty straightforward. I guess let me show over here. 14% pierce, 28% hit accuracy, you know, it's kind of like just at the limit. You want around 30%, I think, to be consistent, but, you know, this worked for me. He's fully skilled up, but for this team specific, you care about the first and the second skill to be skilled up because the third one only affects the third skill and only if you have debuffs. But, you know, he's only going to get the turn at the beginning, the boss. There's gonna be no debuffs on you, so you don't really care about this. So as long as you have the first two, you're good. And obviously you have his relic, the Frost Relic, skilled up to the max because it's the best one he has, right? Definitely worth doing that. And then if you look at Sergius, fully skilled up on the passives. This is the only one that I care about having skilled as the Flame Relic, right? You want the third skill to be max, so it goes from 40 to 60%, so you go more often. Nothing else really matters after that. Then when we're looking at the, like I said, the relic, obviously it's level 60, 6-star awaken. His equipment, it's honestly, I've not rebuilt him in a while, right? For this build, I pretty much need around 70% effect accuracy, so that he does his passive. You're gonna see over here, right, 73% effect accuracy, and then as much speed as I can give him, again, in vigor. This is really mandatory. He's not done yet, right? I still need to 6-star ascend him. I just need to farm Hound. Next time he comes around, I just need to go and farm some Hound favored dungeons so I can level him up, level some other people, and build him up. But for him, the reason why I want that effect accuracy is because when the fight starts and the boss does that first hit, which kills Claudas, everybody else survives, which again, you need to make sure that your people do survive a bit. So if you see that you're dying, maybe boost up a bit of the HP and stuff. But why I need on Sergius to have some effect accuracy is because of this one. When an ally's hit attacks the enemy, inflicts focus target, also inflicts attack speed decrease 2 on the target for 1 turn. Which is going to help a ton because we know that Tarrasque is extremely fast. So having attack speed decrease on Tarrasque is going to be pretty amazing to help us be able to only have these two, right? Morgan and Sergius to kind of keep the boss controlled. But in order to have this attack speed decrease, you need to have him, I think it's Chivalry 1. Yep. Just need to give him Chivalry 1, which should be pretty easy. Just get another copy of him from the arena and then you're good to go. But yeah, that's pretty much my team, right? I love it. Again, it's a really fun team because I pretty much have only 3 people. Claudas dies, doesn't really matter. To do Tarrasque 10, that's, you know, I'm pretty impressed with myself. It's not obscene builds, right? Like, they can be so much crazier. It's just decent builds with the right team, with the right mechanics and the right rotation. And you can just farm that event, farm Tarrasque, and just have fun with it. But yeah, we're gonna leave it at this for today, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.
Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.